Hello, hi creative people. Good evening. How are you? I hope you all are good. Okay. Here I am with a brand new video and I am creating a series of video where you can learn how to become a good logo designer. Okay. On today's topic or on this few series of video, I'm talking about the typography. On last class, I just introduced the types of font and what kind of styles that you need to choose on your logo or any titles that you are creating. Well, on today's video, I'm going to talk about the three terms in typography that is leading, kerning, and tracking. Okay, so I have one picture. I hope that you are able to understand what does it means. Okay, whenever you are creating any kind of logo, that means you need to play with the typography also. For example, you created one specific icons or logo for one company, then the logo or icon only it's not complete package. Okay, you need to place icon or mark with text also. Okay, so for example, let's create in one small kind of logo and then we can start like let's say I will create one polygon, okay, and I will increase like 12. Okay, I'll change the color black. Okay, so whenever you are working on any design or any file, then you start with black. Okay, so yep, this and I will expand it. Okay, I'm creating a kind of logo, simple logo. Okay, I'm not doing anything else, so just I'm expanding and I will what do you call I will select these tools and I'll click on object and then I will use uh, border radius tools to like make it round corner. Okay, and I will copy the icon and I will paste on exact same place by Control F. Okay, and then I will resize with the help of Shift and Alt. Okay, well, so I don't need that center. Instead of that, I need whole black mark. So I will use the shape builder tool and I will subtract or I can ungroup these and I can delete outside. Okay. So yeah. So simply this is a small logo or mark from me. Okay. So here it's not important for the logo. I'm just keep giving you a guide for the what you called typography, leading, kerning, and tracking. Well, so let's select A, B, C company. Okay, again. So yeah, simple. Okay. Well, let's choose a basic font. I told you that Poppins is. What is this? Okay. No, I don't want to go with this. I want to PO. I want to search now. Okay. What is happening here? Um, just give me a second. Let me. I install my font. Enter typography. Okay. So anyway, I'll choose some other font. Okay. Uh, do I have AC? Yeah. Let me select any close font so that you can see the distance. Okay, and I will make it a little bit bold, sorry, caps lock. Okay, all font caps lock so that you can see the uh, kerning in. So now to play, so if you want to play with some character tools, for example, you can enable this bring here. There is a window and on type you can get the character. Okay, so so option. Okay, if you are not able to see the other like related menu, then you can click and show or hide. Okay, if it is enabled, then you can see the hide. If it is not enabled, then you can see so. Well, so the company, like first, what was that? Leading. Okay, for leading, I need to have at least two lines. So I will copy the same line and I will do enter and I'll paste. Okay, so see, there is one small icon A and A. Okay, you can see if you hover the particular text, then you can set the leading, means the space between the two text. Okay, so you can see the image. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. So here you can see the image also. See the particular line distance between. I'll select a pen. Okay, and stroke and a red color so that you can clearly show, or I'll select pencil or paintbrush tool. So this and this space, okay, is the leading. Okay, so same way we are okay. So increase, or we can increase or decrease. See, okay, this is how we can see. Now if we completely record, it goes on 1 or 0. Okay, at least we can do 0. Yeah, 0.1. So yeah, and we can again increase. So obviously it is depend on your brand, what kind of brand that you are building. Okay, so most of the times that leading works on paragraph, not in a logo, cause generally logo has one particular line, and then what we do is, if there is a slogan, then what we do is like we will copy and yes, slogan, is it? So I'm slogan, I think. Yeah. So we can place here, and we try to, let's say if it is 30, then we go with half. That means 50. Oh, I did, am I not selecting? I will select what? Oh, 15. Yeah. Okay. This is a we can what do you call a play, and obviously, so for example, if you want to identify the how, like here, try to match a create a line. Okay, okay, we are not seeing anything. Okay, so yeah, in detail we will like learn on some other class like using, but here I'm just giving a basic idea. So what distance that you want to keep? Okay, this is how you can keep, well, you can measure or you can like create. Okay, see, so what is the space? Let's say height is 21. Okay, if you want to increase or if you want to go with 8 point. Okay, so 24 might be good. Okay, and you can like place this one and this one and like this. Yeah, this is how you can measure the leading. Okay, you can work on it. So yeah, and if you have a paragraph, for example, if you have a long paragraph, then it's quite easy. Okay, so for the paragraph, I'm going to take any paragraph. Okay, so yeah, let's say I'm copying one random text. Okay, and I will share. This is one a good article that I found. Okay, when I was doing my own research, design. Yep, and the anatomy of what do you call type and font. Kind of types of font also there, and some other detail understanding also there. Leading training. Okay, yeah. Here, okay, I can paste the. I will select different type tools. Okay, and I will just drag and I can paste it and I can reduce. Okay, I will this click on this and yeah, see, this is how we can play with the leading. Okay, now there is another word is kerning. Kerning means the space between the text. Okay, so here we have a space M and P and A and N. Okay, and Y. Okay, C and O. We have a space. Okay, so we can play with a different way. So for example, if we want to give like space, it doesn't look good. And see, you can see there is a little bit wider in PNY, PNA, and there is a little bit different, what do you call, the gap in between these. Okay, sometimes it can be same. Okay, it depends upon obviously your font also. If the font is already good, then you don't have to worry much about the kerning. Okay, if not, then you have to do it. Okay, so here there is a V. This is what you call tracking or kerning. It's kind of similar. Okay, so yeah, you can see this kerning and tracking. Okay, so kerning is actually a space between the letter. Okay, and the tracking is like what do you call space of this C and K. So C is round and there is, you can see the space. Okay, so let me choose a brush tools. Okay, and I will make it a little bit sorry. Uh, okay. Mm, mm. So yeah. Uh, okay. So the space, this is space, okay, it's tracking. Okay, so you can see this is space. Okay, this is space. So here also you can see the picture also. Okay, and this is how you can say the coding and track. Okay, so what you can do is you can have a two different way to set. Okay, first, I will lock the background. For lock, I am pressing Ctrl and 2. Okay, I'll delete this also and this also. So, well, we have a two different way to, what do you call, manage this tracking in kerning. Okay, so first one is just simply play with these two options. Okay, let me increase. See the space between the word. Sorry, what do you call, later is increased, or if you want to decrease, obviously we can decrease too. Yeah, so this is, and there is another way. So if I play on place on a zero, so automatically it will like slightly adjust, and there is optimal, and another one is matrix, so it will try to auto adjust. Okay, it's a space. So well, this is the default illustrator options. Okay, if you want to like apply kerning or tracking individually or manually, then what you can do is, so first, multiple way. Okay, first outline the text. Okay, by pressing Ctrl Shift O, or you can, I think you can right click. Okay, yeah, create an outline. So shift plus control plus O. Okay, so this is how you can do. Okay, and ungroup this. Okay, uh, ungroup this. Okay, so now you ungroup. Okay, well, let's, and create a one small rectangle shape. Measure one your required or what you want. Okay, and then let's change the color so that at least we can see the different. Okay, and then try to like play with this. Okay, so yeah, see here it didn't match. Okay, if you do this, then you can see there is a huge gap between P and A, right? So what you have to do is you have to try to like make a little bit you have to be a little bit tricky here, but you are a beginner. Okay, so, and you are trying to just experiment with the Adobe Illustrator tools and trying to make it a little bit balanced. So don't worry about like much about the tracking and calling. By default, it can adjust automatically. Once you are a little bit master and once you are better understanding on the kerning and tracking, and then you can manually adjust. Okay, I'm just giving a basic idea so how you can like adjust the tracking and kerning and leading. Okay, it's just a basic, very basic idea. Okay, so yeah, this is how simply you can play. Okay, for that, what you can do is here, see, there is a huge gap in between them. Okay, so then there is one little bit right. try to, okay, yeah, and try to match it. See, so this is how you can play. Okay, okay, let me remove all those things. Okay, so this is how you can play. Okay, right. Okay, simply. So these are the things. So leading, turning, and tracking. So leading is the space between the baseline of these two texts. Okay, baseline of the two lines. You have to understand that. Turning is a space between each word. No, I'm so sorry. A sentence. Okay, and the tracking is the like what we call a kind of similar. Okay, but some words are not aligned with, like N and I are quite aligned, but K and I are different, right? And you can see as a C the gap between the C and the gap. So these are this kind of gap called tracking. Okay, so yeah, this is how you can play with leading, kerning, and the tracking as a beginner. Don't much worry about these three things. Okay, try to play with these three options. Okay, it will automatically give you an option and wide variety of option already there. Okay, so you can like there is up to 200, but you can like customize it. For example, do I have any text? Yeah, editable text. Okay, so there is a one editable text, and see, let's say I have a 200. Okay, if I need more than 200, what can I do? Simple, just type here, finish. Okay, here also you can do simply what do you want. Okay, optimal, metric, or auto. Mostly auto can work. Okay, but before like applying those things, try to choose a little bit good font. Okay, if you select a good font, then automatically it will help you to utilize those um, buttons options, and then it will make your typography very good. And okay, let me tell you something here also. I need to tell yeah, in type tools there is one touch type tool. Okay, I don't know whether obviously if you are a very a beginner, then obviously you don't know, but if you are working in a graphic design field and individually still you don't want to lose the editable format, and still if you want to play with some kind of text, if the logo is a little bit funky kind of thing, then see, this is how you can play. Let me try to play with. Okay, okay, I will do this, and no, I don't want this much gap. Okay, yeah, I want this here. Maybe I want this here. Yeah, simply this is how you can play. Okay, this is called touch type tool. Okay, okay, so this is one, and one more thing. Okay, let me give you one more thing like an apple. Okay, so there is one glyphs. I think type tools. Okay, and glyphs. So if I have a cursive font, then it will be much more easier. Okay, but it's still, if you want to change any character or any font, so first what I do is I will just simply write any other slow GAN, and I will what do you called make it. Okay, capital, and I will try to select some other style of the N. Okay, so there is a glyphs. In glyphs, there are multiple style of N. Okay, whether let me see. Okay, yeah. See, without doing anything, like you don't have to worry about the. See, there is a little bit negative issues also in between the this in kind of icons. Okay, so yeah, you can see the arrow moving on the right side. So without like destroying or without playing any what do you call customize doing customize. You can customize your font without like losing your editable format. So yeah, as I told you in last videos, I told you that in Illustrator there are lots of feature are there. Okay, it's a huge applications. Okay, so the way like the more you practice, you will feel that you need to know more, and you need to dive into it. Okay, and you will feel happy and good about it when you start working on this Illustrator. Okay, and I just installed a new application. I saw there is a one what do you call it, a bullets and the numbering. Before there wasn't a bullet and numbering, so if you now it's quite easy for you to like if you have okay, let's copy this point. Okay, and see, I'm just listing. Okay, and if I need any bulleting and numbering point, then I can easily insert those points. Before there was no. Okay, I'm just leaving. Yeah. Okay, so I pressed enter. That's why there is. It's not a big deal. Okay, we can edit later. I'm just showing you an option. Well, yeah. Basically, for this video, this was for this video, leading, kerning, and tracking. So try to, as a beginner, try to play with these options that are available in Adobe Illustrator. But once you starting understanding and once you are quite comfortable with playing with the typography and font, so you can work on with manual or your customization. But at least what you have to build is you have to be a much more comfortable while selecting a font. Okay, and you don't have to like go multiple fonts. You can set your own font. Like if you select particularly, most of the times whenever I worked, I choose Poppins. Okay, it's good for everything. Like for example, not for logos, but whenever there is a, let's say if I need to design a UX a UI for any mobile application or websites, I go with the Poppins. Okay, for the heading, paragraph, and everything. There are lots of variation. So because of that, it is quite easy for me to like work on. Okay, I don't have to go for the multiple fonts. If you are a graphic designer and every brand has a different font, then obviously you have to search lots of font. And on last video I gave you one reference, that is Google font. Okay, it's completely free. You don't have to pay any single amount for anything. Okay, whatever resource I am giving you, all the resources are free. Okay, yeah, and okay. So, I don't want to make it very long on this video. Okay, so well, that's all for this video, and I hope you're enjoying my videos. Okay, and if you have any questions, obviously do let me know. And if I'm giving you any wrong information, then obviously please correct me. And I am also improving. I'm also learning. Okay, I do have some experience in design field, but I might be or I can be the wrong. Okay, I'm not a god. Okay, so I'm just a human being, and whatever I am like doing on my real job, real tasks, that I am sharing, and whatever I have my own understanding, that I am sharing. Okay, so it's just that I'm focusing on very basic thing, so that uh, a beginner also can understand, like very beginner, like who doesn't have a good experience in those in this terminology, so that can be helpful for them also. Well, thank you for your time, and I'm happy to share my knowledge. And after many years, I wanted to start this channel, but I don't know. I always uh, come up with lots of excuses, but now I'm avoiding those excuses and I'm trying to post over the internet. Anyway, thank you. Bye bye. See you on the next video, and be thoughtful.